Yeah. Oh, it's been a lot of things. I mean, uh, I did like, I don't know, 2 or 3 Europe since 2016. Yeah, I did like 4 tours with Pain, maybe 5. I did 3 tours with Hypocrisy. I did 2 tours with Lindemann, and I recorded 2 Lindemann albums. I recorded, no, sorry, 1 Lindemann in between the last Pain and now, and the new Hypocrisy, of course, as well. So, I mean, I've been very busy, also recording a little bit, but not much. So I try to stay busy. With Pain is something that I write for myself, to be honest. I started to write the Pain because the songs I did not really fit into Hypocrisy. So I kind of had to make invent a new band to get my outlets out, and it was also in a producer's aspect how I could develop as a producer as well, not only as a songwriter, because I always been writing all kinds of different things. It doesn't necessarily have to be death metal with Hypocrisy. It can be a lot of stuff. So I really had to invent a second band so I don't change Hypocrisy into something that it's not. Yeah, I think it's a contribution to my bands that I really like and songs that really moved me. Let's say when I grew up, when I was a kid in the 70s, that stays in your memory. And every time you hear it, you get some kind of childhood flashback. Uh, of course, Björk, I was pretty old by the time, but that also gave me a great inspiration, And also when it comes to what else did I do? Electric Light Orchestra, Here's the News. Also a band I grew up with in the 70s. Depeche Mode, I liked from this third album they did, like Music for the Masses and up till today. So all these songs mean something to me in one way or another. Yeah, how can I do it in my own way? How can I make it sound like a Pain cover? That's the biggest challenge, to put my mark on it and why people should listen to my version. So you really have to do the best you can and follow your heart, and hopefully uh, people will enjoy it. Yeah, this party in my head was actually a friend of mine said, like, hey, you should do a song about party in your head. And I'm like, ding, bingo. And then that just fed me the whole idea of the whole song, just like that. Boom. Somehow it's because mainly I write everything in my head. I always did and probably always will. Even since the first Hypocrisy album, I was laying in my bed and writing riffs in my head, and then jump up and take the acoustic guitar and record it on the tape player, the riff that I came up with. And I can jump up and down out of bed many times per day. And then the next day I take care of these riffs and try to put them together as a song. And this was exactly the same thing happened with this Pain song now that I got. He just said a couple of words to me and it fed me it inspired me to write this song. I wrote the lyrics first and then I put music on afterwards. That doesn't often happen, you know. Usually I have melodies for music and then I make the music and then I try to write the lyrics and sing to the music. But this time I did the opposite. I made the lyrics first and then the melodies, and then, yeah, the whole song came together in that way. And I just wanted to do a very short and fast and a little tribute to everybody that's been sitting home for the last 1.5 years and hating life, you know. to have to get to know yourself because there's nobody else to talk to, kind of. So it's been tough for everybody, and I hope it's over, but you never know. But for now, it looks a little bit more like there's a light in the tunnel, you know? Well, there is no other guys. It's just me. Well, my son plays drums on Gimme Shelter and Party in My Head, but he also plays drums on Coming Home album. You know, he's been out touring with me since 2016, you know, and he also played drums on Lindemann. I take him everywhere I go. I mean, of course, with Hypocrisy, it's Horgan drums, you know, but anything else, my son plays drums. He's one of the best drummers I know, and you can really count on he has the beat. Yeah, it was amazing. I mean, we could not believe it. It was such a great surprise for us. I mean, we were used to the European audience, and that was okay, we thought, you know, but when we got to Mexico, then we understood this is how a crowd should be, and this is how fans should be. And a lot of gifts we got. I still have a lot of gifts from that trip. And one guy, he made this Hypocrisy logo out of wood. It looks amazing, and I have it in my studio. I had it in my studio since I got it from this guy. And yeah, it's just really great to play in Mexico, you know? Ooh, I don't know. It's really hard because 10 years ago, I guess I was in that state of mind, so to say. And I think it's a very good album. You have a lot of good songs in there. I'm still very proud of it. You know, you have Dirty Woman, you have a Great Pretender, and a lot of good songs there. And they work really well live. People go crazy on these songs. That's my diploma, I guess. You know, when I see the reaction of audience reactions of the songs that I play. Yeah, maybe. I mean, we're talking right now to promoters, and maybe it will be sooner than 22. We will find out soon. You know, we have definitely some plans. We want to go to Mexico, to Puerto Rico, to Latin countries, and do that thing, because it was a long time ago now, and it's time. You know, with both bands, both Hypocrisy and Pain. So we're working on it really hard right now to get it happening. But it's also about the COVID. I mean, Argentina has really big problems, I guess, in Brazil with this COVID, but hopefully, you know, people can get vaccinated and it will slow down. So, I mean, as soon as everything looks up and opens up, that we will be there. Yeah, I mean, with this release, it's for the people. You know, this is my sharing up song for everybody who had a tough time for the last year and a half. It's time to, you know, get out again and enjoy life. And this song, I hope people will get in a good mood when they hear. And that's my biggest thing with this, you know, to give people hope and happiness, you know. Hi, this is Peter Tägtgren from Pain, and you're listening to Headbanging. Definitely. Thank you very much. Have a good one, and maybe we see each other sooner than you think, if everything goes as planned. Bye bye.